Let's see.
Good.
Britain, do you want to join? Let's see what he's trying to do. I don't see any attacks yet. I think I see his tanks. Oh no, it's not his tanks.
You've killed a sub in the Baltic, so that's lovely.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of destroyers going about.
I think
You're not going to join the war?
He's stacking everything he can.
You want me to join the war? I can join. Just
Ability ready to do it.
in 78 days I'll be at 80, but if you want me to start it now, I mean,
Why are you pushing Brad?
I suppose there's no reason
Because
not
I'm
to.
shortening the front line and getting you a better defensive line.
Okay.
Because now you're on mountains and hills and fort. And he looks like he's fallen back a wee little bit.
No,
He's probably gone back to that line. That is a really good line to hold, though.
Yeah, I'm just going to send some divisions as probing forces. Oh, he's trying to attack on the mountains.
So that's good to know.
He's not. I think it was just a. Maybe we should try and go to that river. No, it's way too bad.
I can't see any of his planes anywhere.
I think he's massing for an assault on France.
he is. I think that's a lot of divisions.
Why does he have divisions somewhere but doesn't have the fuck?
Be sure to have the air up in France.
It's there.
Maybe he's going for a defensive or something. Is he like holding Warsaw or something? I can't really understand that. He might defend the mountains, then go to that river to Danzig.
Way in my divisions from arriving. Pretty far.
Well, as soon as your divisions are here, I'll
They're 18 days away. If Brad's holding, yeah.
It's because he's not pushing.
Yeah, he's doing nothing.
I don't think he can push.
He should be able.
To count the chickens before they've hatched, but
Let's just edit this defensive line.
Push in Italy. A few. Just you might as well push up to that line with the hill and the mountain.
I'm not in the war, man.
France isn't in the war yet.
Yeah, true.
Join your
Also on
Frenchy frog wimps.
What did he say?
I've got 25 divisions arriving in Italy to go and do that.
I want to see where he's. I think he's hiding under this river. Oh, he's trying to push.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I personally I wouldn't hold that point. Right, yeah, don't push any further. Don't push any further there. You're gonna
Don't go over the river. Just
You're gonna overextend yourself, and we're not gonna be in decent terrain. Hold like Sofia, like hold the hills, Sofia, and then the mountains.
Okay, so I will just stay like this. That's it.
We got a green Atlantic Ocean, by the way.
Man, he's got so many divisions. It's insane.
Yeah, he has a lot of infantry, but
How many divisions do I have? Is there any way to see that?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. Of course there is. What am I thinking? Yeah, I've got about 200.
You have, 179.
and I can't understand what is he doing. Can you push into Portugal?
France isn't in the war.
Yeah, right. I think he's waiting to declare war on France. And that's really...
Yeah, well, France needs to go and get up its thing, and I want my divisions to arrive. Particularly reasonable, to be honest.
I can't understand where is he defending.
I think he's gone all the way back to the river,
Oh, you mean Warsaw?
to Warsaw.
Yeah, right.
Surprised me.
So many of his stuff is just pure infantry.
Because he's got such a humongous front to hold, and that's exactly what I wanted.
But we have to do the same. You understand?
Yeah, but we have...
We have
We bread, we
we have
can
better-
use this time just to spam by infantry.
I mean, pretty much each one of us could... Well,
Don't spam
me and
any
the Soviet
infantry
Union have
just
got
yet.
the same ministry as him. Each.
Oh, you are going to swap them, right? He's trying to attack.
Tanks in
again.
the south, tanks in the south, tanks in the
Yes, I
south,
see, I
tanks
see.
here.
It's already trying to break me. No, fuck. My divisions, I can't counterattack there.
That's fine. You
Fine,
fall.
it's-
Yeah, just fall
Ooh.
back from there. That's
Oh,
fine.
damn, some nasty heavy tanks.
Just fall back from there. That's fine. You can fall back to around the river.
That's his 85 armor as well. So you need 90%.
Yep.
I
Okay.
have 103 armor and 104 piercing.
Brad's job is to deal with the tanks, I'll deal with the infantry.
I have modern tanks.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
The cat is shredding as well. To be fair.
He can't even push my infantry.
I'm approaching quadruple the number of players.
He's trying to escape, isn't he? Okay, he's escaping his tanks, I think.
Be in the face of your tanks.
I think he wanted to see what we've got and where we've got it.
No, he has 3 tanks. No, he's coming back. He's coming back.
France ready for war now.
Yep, 75 stability now.
Then you may as well call me in. Call us all in, let's get on this.
Can you pierce him? No, you can't pierce him.
He can't pierce me though.
Apparently I've already called you, Jim.
Oh no, my divisions aren't in yet. Reserves
Okay,
aren't
he's
in.
pushing the south. He might be distracting us.
Uh-oh. I just heard the too much memory message.
On PC.
Pushing, that's awesome. Well, he hasn't got his tanks in, but...
Oh, the cat.
Any piercing him, you've got him. He's doing 116 soft attack at the moment against you. Okay, he's getting shredded.
Yep.
Oh, I'm losing a lot of points. We're gonna need more cast lads.
Yeah,
How many tanks
Yes.
did you lose?
In that one combat, I lost about 300 planes. France.
Oh, he's doing that light spam. Can he pierce your?
Him as well. Cool, we cannot get through. Get through this. That is fucking badass. You need to retreat, France. You need to get out there.
He's going through. Oh fuck, Dunkirk. You have more. You have a heavy tank ready in Moscow.
There we go. Yep, stay where you are. Out there, France.
You have green apps.
Very nice.
Is he trying to contest?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm getting out. It's fine.
he's losing 24 points to every 4 of mine. And that's his best trade.
Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that! In a day.
What is these divisions?
Let's not bother attacking.
I wonder which one. Where is the Cristo management? Which front?
In France. It's last time, so I presume he is.
Because Russia seems really nothing now.
It's pointless me attacking them. Can you sort out supply a little bit, please, France? We're not doing too great.
Yeah, I'm building
Sure,
infrastructure
you-
in the south right now.
You should build more heavy tanks. You have 2,000 in stockpile. I think he's not attacking because he doesn't want us to give the army XP for moderns.
I don't think he knows you have them, right?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
I can almost land a naval invasion against this port, but it's absolutely not worth it.
You can actually, yeah, you almost landed it. We have green everywhere. We are bad on chromium and we are bad on steel.
Oh, I've actually beaten his air force.
Is it gone?
He's got. He did have
Fix,
1900
the
planes, but
steel fragment and chromium.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Can you fix your, can you fix the chromium and steel problem, like trade with someone else?
I mean, if you see that's an issue, you can do it. You know.
Okay. Because France is not, I think he lost his, just too small of Britain.
Yeah, I lost some steel.
Oh, you did it already.
yeah, substance.
Where is he hiding? What?
Vistula.
No, he's not there.
No, he is. The Vistula is. Oh, yeah, no, you haven't got that yet.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
he's there. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a really good
Get a
river.
load of forts over there.
I think we overextended a little bit. But he also will have to take more territory. Damn.
France in the north are having a bit of a problem.
Yes.
Can't give you green or red.
Oh, you're attacking. I thought he's attacking. Why you are attacking anyways?
Because
No,
he's
he-
attacking. It's
he
just
is attacking.
counter-attacking.
My
I'm just
AI.
counter-attacking.
No, I was talking with Brad, not with you.
It should be fine because those heavy tanks, and the heavies
Yeah,
in
heavy
combat
tanks
have
got
been
the
healed, so that's
There we go. Now we're safe.
if I increase the defense of does that reduce the can't increase it.
Actually, take the province. We just want to counter-attack. Yeah. Nice.
How is the air war going?
Green everywhere. Oh, he's attacking in the south again. Tanks, Brad.
Yeah, every now and then he puts his air force in. And it just
I'm just moving them, and yeah, moving.
to describe this as an air war, I think would be a bit ballsy.
Hey, yeah, France. The province that he keeps constantly attacking. Do you want to just build a couple of forts on it?
You sure? I'll do that.
I mean, if he's
They've
just
got
gonna keep attacking,
1700 defense. It's fucking crazy.
The problem is that your tanks isn't reinforcing battle.
Now they are.
Oh, you can pierce them and you fuck them right in the asshole.
They can't pierce me.
Yeah, I
can
don't think he's
pierce
going to be
them.
able to move from this. That's awesome. All we've got to do now is wear him down because he's only got 200,000 men left.
Oh fuck, my tanks aren't all reinforcing. There we go. There's another one. Come on, get me some more in. I really need to get my signals up.
Oh,
How
I'm
many? Oh, nice. Here we go. He's attacking the province in the north. No, you shouldn't move them. Oh dear. Oh fuck.
You good?
No, I think you should be fine.
Yeah.
Just get some tanks on the south before he breaks that fort.
Come on, tanks, get in there.
Oh, no, that's bad. But you can counter attack, so it might do that.
You got to go and defend the southern one too.
Yeah. We need more tanks.
Need to go in.
Anybody need any equipment? No? Okay.
No, I think we're fine actually at the moment.
Yeah, it's holding
I
there.
think he gave up on France for now.
I just need more XP myself to... oh,
Just
let's
adding more
push.
divisions.
He's out. Let's push. Northern France. Let's go.
Sure.
Oh,
No,
no,
no.
nice, good job. We are lacking motorized 1.7,000.
I just need some XP, so I'll grind the easy parts.
Brad, we are lacking motorized.
Just fight
Yep.
the fights we can win.
We don't have
Can anyone lend lease us some motorized?
Yes. Yes.
we need like 2,000.
You know what else I can give you? I can give you like a fucking billion guns. No, I can't. Am I out of guns? No, I've got 54,000.
We have guns, but we don't have motorized.
Yeah, we're good with guns now.
You're right.
And convoys, if you get a chance to send me some, please.
Yeah, we should not be attacking. Just hold. Literally just hold, because if we can wear them down, we're fine. Don't bother attacking. Seriously, France, you're literally getting destroyed every time you do that. Can I lie?
Just let him attack us and wear him.
Alright, good job, guys. We got shit. So everything.
wonder why he's.
There we go. We're starting to push him out of there now.
World War One scenario repeated. Oh, he lost 174,000 men.
Yeah, he's never going to be able to push through this.
Don't talk too early.
Oh, do we just get pushed back again? No, yeah, I think we... He's now retreating out of there, methinks.
Oh, we are more.
Fucking pin him. Fuck! Fuckity fuck!
Oh, you're about to encircle them. Ah, no, never mind.
If anyone has a free second, just take up the. Quite nice.
Oh, here we go. Did not arrest. Wave is coming for us.
If you got any spare cast, can I have it over Eastern Poland, please?
I don't really have spare cats because I've an 800 deficit of it. Let's see what I can do though.
Yeah, we need to do something about supply here. Kind of terrible.
Does anyone need convoys?
I could do with some.
Okay. How many?
As many as you'd like.
He's trying. Oh, you're trying to break him.
I've already pushed over the Vistula.
Is he moving? He's moving tanks. So you should do that quicker. You
You
shouldn't
want over the
move
list?
this tile, I don't think. His tanks. He moved some of his tanks. Okay, his tanks got there.
Yeah, there's no point in even building fighters properly at the moment.
I think he will go there from south. He will try to encircle you.
Yeah, that's why I'm moving divisions ready.
He lost more heavies than you. Okay, he was trying to break.
You got the river back.
Can you send those other heavies up here, please? The ones that were down there.
Yes, I can. How many do you need?
Leave 2 down there for you.
Yeah, you know how someone was asking about the air? There sort of really isn't one.
Okay,
23,000 planes. That's glorious. Okay.
I've had to actually almost stop fighter production because they're no longer useful.
I might go and pull some stuff off of fighter production then.
He's on
tanks
sub.
there has no army, literally.
If you want to build anything, can you build because they have a death of about
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
trying.
I'm just gonna build more fucking medium tank, heavy tanks even. Let's get up to
Yeah, if you
110
can
mil
come up here
factories.
and like manage the infantry, that'd be fucking great.
Nah, I'm managing south because he's attacking me in south.
Soviets, I'm launching an attack on Albania.
Okay. You have nothing there.
Infantry, like if I need you
Oh,
to
he
push,
broke
could
through,
you?
fuck.
See, stability, political power. Sure, fuck it. Let's have some fascists and communists. What could go wrong? Bloody war economy, you dumbass!
I stabilized things in south in the north.
I like the fact that I've got 11 divisions of my super divisions. The backup line.
Where did his tanks go?
Yeah, can you do anything more about supply?
I'm basically just repairing infrastructure and building some.
Right. Is there any more infrastructure you can build? In fact, I bet I could probably.
Okay, I
Like,
stabilized
please
that
tell me I
in
have.
south.
Okay.
My current air KD ratio is about 10 to 1.
Christ. Yeah, we got some.
He's out of manpower.
Okay, if you need micro help, tell me. I'm watching south basically now.
Left Warsaw open, by the way.
Yeah, I
What
see.
am I doing? What do I need? I need logistics company.
I need this XP, man. Just accept that. Brad? Do you see my...
push again.
Yeah, thanks.
Huh.
There we go.
Oh, you did a naval landing.
Yeah, in Albania.
Now, do you need me to send tanks? It's mountains there, so it's not worth sending in tanks.
Hasn't noticed because he could totally crush me here. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Can you assist in my attack over here, please? Thank you. That's bloody wonderful. Yeah, France, don't bother attacking. Seriously, don't.
Germany has no manpower, and he is on closest economy.
Germany's literally out of manpower. He's lost so many men. 1,000 men, not to mention the men he lost against Portugal.
Not that he lost a lot, it's just that he built a lot of infantry that didn't help him in any ways.
Yeah.
Because like two heavy tanks can break.
No, he was fucked from the moment that I decided to go Space Marines. I know how
He's
pissed
pretty
off he's
fucked
going
on
to
the
be.
eastern front as well.
Space Marines with somebody who knows how to micro defense. You just are not
And
getting through.
Korea.
it.
Don't forget
Oh,
Korea.
there's also 4 divisions cut off.
Very, very nice. Cool.
And
He's
see,
attacking the
confirm.
tank.
He's attacking where?
With the tanks to try
And they're dead.
liberate them.
64 divisions dead.
All his tanks in the south. I'm sending them.
Leaping up right now.
Wait, what? No.
Okay, you can try and push through the match now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Smart, we're fucked. I'll go and get division set quick.
We could push into the Benelux and have us around, maybe.
I don't think we could because I've forgotten to do an offensive order.
So England, can you put air in Benelux? Oh, you have it. Okay.
It's already green.
Benelux, we're in northern France still, so it wouldn't help.
Airwise, the only zones you don't have green are northwest Germany. Everything else is green.
Okay,
He's
tanks is
got-
coming. Tanks is coming.
I think he's on.
Service, you can
6,000.
stop just attacking the mountains now.
Yeah, I wanted to pin them. That he couldn't lock me in.
Good.
And because it was the free tile there.
Yeah, he's officially now sub 1.
Drawing my super divisions now, if you don't
You
mind that I
killed
killed
his
some of
heavy
his
tank,
divisions.
Almost. You killed his heavy tank. Nice, Brad. Maybe let's do a sneaky counterattack there, Jack.
I'm leaving. Bye bye. Supply's too bad.
It isn't. Literally
Sorry,
60.
I do that. I do naval invasions. I kill some people, realize the supply's shit, and then leave.
But that's the good thing.
Yeah, okay, we're missing a shitload of tanks.
If you're not doing anything Soviet co-op, can you get some modern tank division ready? Just duplicate the heavy tank division and switch all the heavy tanks for moderns.
You still need my more motorized, or are you fine?
We're good for motorized at the minute.
He is attacking the Maginot and
Yes, he is.
gets a tiny penalty from Fort. Get you into that one. He's the old you're out.
Oh, okay. That was unexpected.
He's also taken that.
Yeah,
He's about to.
should I train them?
I do. Let's stay up.
If we've got enough to build them, then yeah, go for it.
We have enough for one.
He's also pushing forward in northern France.
That's fine.
I want to see where his southern tanks is.
He's moving forward.
You've pushed so far from Warsaw.
I actually think I'm out-microing these people. Which is a fucking miracle for me.
I wonder what Cristo is because he's
Oh,
probably
shit.
trying to break
Shoot,
France.
shoot, 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 shoot. Oh god, those air bases are having serious supply problems.
It's probably saying I need France broken yesterday.
It's open, the middle is open, like quite literally. Did he go for Odin? Could I actually... yeah, that's mountains, that's nothing.
Yeah, sorry about that. You had a bit of a. The reason you got through the mansion why there is so far I can't actually cast
This is actually going to turn out to be really good. He's going to get encircled, I guarantee it.
He has 500 to 800 divisions.
He's got really little organ on the fort itself.
I've killed 3,100 heavy tanks, and I've lost 767. Those are some incredible trades.
And I think you can outproduce that with the heavy.
Oh, holy shit, yeah.
You have some free factories, by the way.
Yeah, I'm literally don't even have time to do anything with them. I don't even think we've got the resources to do much with them.
Bro, Jack, what is your 6 divisions doing there?
Whoops.
Then now, you're killing the supply now, I guess.
I'm trying to get rid of him.
We should do some sneaky counter-attack somewhere. Maybe in the north you see that little salient.
Go for another naval invasion, mate.
Where? Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, he's retreating out of there. He's retreating.
Isn't. Shit, Bradish is destroying them.
Couple divisions up north. Actually, this is not what he wanted.
He's running low on heavy tanks.
Big mate.
Let's
He's
pull-
completely out of manpower.
Yeah.
Let's see if I retreat these tanks, can I bait him into attacking and losing more tanks?
Yeah, that supply is just... is not good.
I need to attempt to beat him over the Oder.
Oh shit, we just got 13 divisions encircled. 13 of his, not our 13 divisions got encircled.
Yeah.
He's retreating to Rhine.
You mean Oder?
No,
Oh, were you on about that side? Because he's definitely retreating to the Oder this side.
See, this is where we could really use some troops. He's definitely going behind the Rhine over here. Shit, I thought we'd be able to get him.
And you get air superiority over West Germany. I'm gonna push there.
Okay, can do.
We're about to get another 6 divisions. Oh my god, we're about to get like 20 of his. Damn it! Oh! Fucking mortified.
Yeah, you have air superiority everywhere. Right, you officially have air superiority literally everywhere.
could I get a heavy tank division for myself? I want to do some stuff.
Yep, he's down 1 million men to our 350,000.
Send him one down to Bucharest.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's one in training, but... Yeah, okay, see.
Go across, go across, go across. Pin, 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 pin. I'm too slow, I'm not good at this game.
And seek confirm.
No, because I'm going to be pushing over the Oder.
We got overruns. Oh my god, he's lost 1.27 million.
He just strat deployed 3 heavy tanks on my heavy tank, and I just fucking annihilated them.
Oh.
Did you literally destroy them?
Yeah, because they're out of AUG. So we did that. Usually they would hold because they're heavy tanks, but because my heavy tanks are just so powerful.
Ha! Got your navy,
Hey, guys.
Soviets.
I can't hear him.
Oh, okay.
Nearly.
He just said, "Got you."
Good for you. Got your
What?
capital.
Is he in here? No.
I'm crossing the river just out of Frankfurt.
Yep.
We're not even going to get to use modern tanks.
You had modern tanks.
They're not even in the field yet.
Just deployed 2 divisions.
We passed Amsterdam. That's wonderful. He's completely left Switzerland.
Yeah, he's shit.
He might be a bit done for.
I'm crossing the Rhine right now.
That was some soft attack on my infantry. Okay. Yeah, I think that's GG for him. Been royally GG'd. He's trying to break into Sweden. Ditch attempt.
Ensig. Oh yeah, he retreated. Did he?
Right, it's got hello.
My modern tanks were about to hit the front line.
Were they going to go into infantry divisions?
No, I've got 2 40-whip modern tank divisions.
Cool. So unlike the USA then,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
with the working as designed Space Marine exploit on full display.
Well, I had assumed you would be doing the same thing when you went heavy tanks.
That's an interesting assumption.
It's fine. Nice.
But it's not why we lost. It's not why we lost, so I'm not that mad.
Yeah.
No.
Deus Volt. Yeah, the chat is saying Deus Volt because I launched the final assault on Rome.
Beat your entire army.
No. It was
No,
You
it's
should have.
16 divisions in the Dutch East Indies.
That's a shame. You could have let me take Berlin.
well, we can unpause if you want. I've got no men. We deleted all our armies, so this the thing is like played from here, or rather from before I deleted the troops. I bet this would be very winnable against the AI.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting 1,000 soft attack on my infantry at the moment.
I'm not surprised you put tanks in them.
I'm borrowing heavy tank 3s.
Well, the thing about this, this setup is that basically, played sensibly, the Allies should always win the air, and therefore should always win. I think, and that's not to diminish. I mean, I suppose it does in some ways, but that's not why I say it. To diminish from the fact that you won, because you did fair and square.
Yeah.
Well, good game. Not quite fair and square actually for the bloody Space Marines, but that's all right. Yeah. But
I have a plan.
You're
win
losing.
this
We are
scenario.
Overlord. We are losing.
you
Very
know,
hard.
fine. Right, well, I would like to.
Cristo,
see
you're
from the
still
other
in
side.
game. You're still in game. I
Yeah.
want to let you see our exploit. If you look at our consumer goods,
Yeah,
hover over the 0.
we have war bonds twice.
Yes,
So how do you do? You just it's just like the extra imperial authority in EU.
No, you just click twice. Very
That was banned.
We didn't do that. We didn't do it until after we had deleted our army.
The way
Cristo.
Those are the new rule. If you delete your army when you're longer than 6 months into the war, you're allowed to use exploits.
Cristo,
Okay, that's fine.
Cristo,
Yeah.
imagine if you get an auto clicker.
Why don't you fight? We've conceded, Overlord.
You can click.
We delete our army.
You can click that stuff 1,000 times. So tell them to fix that, please.
I will pass it.
I think they know about it.
The UK or US or Canada would give refugee status free.
Yeah. That,
Is it?
That,
What was that? Sorry.
Research time. Minus 100% research time, isn't it?
That would be funny. Is it physically possible for us to get Sweden? Does
not
it
if
max?
UK goes for it. The UK can get it in 210 days. You can't beat them to it.
Right. So unless we can, what are the options? Somehow get them to join a faction before then.
Okay, Cristo, I have a plan. If you want to do this again, I'd love to be your co-op and fight against these other idiots.
No, I want to fight against. I think I like to see it from the other side. I think we could get. You could have Tesla.
I don't know if I've quite got the skill to do a Germany by my well.
Well, if you had Tesla,
maybe with Tesla, yeah.
Tesla's good, except for his belief that we began the war, right, and we never invented 1939 infantry equipment.
Yeah.
We invented 1918 breakthrough equipment 6 months into the war. I don't understand this man's allergy to infantry.
Yeah.
We have 20 width with no artillery. Like what?
Dude,
We would have.
What was your plan with 1939 equipment?
The point is, if his infantry, I mean, I know he had space marines in some points, but even on the Soviet front, if his infantry trashes our infantry, then unless you have a tank per province, it's no good.
I was in the south, and his infantry was completely fine against my infantry.
Look at
With
Albania.
Red Air, with Cass. What do you mean, Albania? They landed there.
Yeah, wasn't fine there, was it? Didn't hold the port.
Yeah, okay. I lost to two fucking tigers.
My Albanian adventure.
My favorite line from Tesla was when we were setting up the troops just before the war broke out. Warsaw had 4 provinces held by one person each, and he had 6 people on the Transylvania border. And I moved a few north, and he was like, "Stop stealing my units."
Because we had 36 divisions near Poznan that were just chilling there.
So what were the highlights from your perspective? France's strike must have been a good one. What else happened?
The thing is, right after France did his strikes, I got mutiny 7 times in a row.
Who was I microing against in the north of Russia?
Me.
Addaway.
Oh.
I love when you
Okay.
paused the fight, those 3 tanks, and Brad just killed them.
Well, it was me, and then me and Tesla.
I was in the
Went to
south
shit.
of Russia. So.
Check
Well, there was
France,
definitely
look
someone moving stuff in the north as well as me.
No, it's true. Actually, in fairness, we definitely should have put Tesla in the north, Addaway in the south, because the south terrain is 10 times easier.
All I heard was you were breaking in France, partly, so I was like, I better launch an attack in somewhere.
Yeah,
And it just happened
got
to be against Addaway.
We were, I mean, the thing about France was we could get, we had a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 tank allotment at the beginning of the war, which I think was a terrible idea. But even with 6 of our heavy tanks, how many heavy tanks did we have by the end? Was it?
No, trust me. If
I think we had 18 or 17 40-width heavy tank divisions.
Yeah,
if I knew
same
that,
I've got.
So here's the big question: how many military factories do you have on heavy tanks at the moment?
Before we lost a bunch of heavy tanks, it was 100 and something.
I've got 110 on heavy tanks.
I've only got
We had
75.
Yeah, we can tell more accurately, can't we? Because you removed them. Okay.
Yeah,
But we had as soon as what I think. I'm not sure whether it was a tactical error at the point at which we did it. But about 2 years ago, Tesla was like, "We haven't got enough planes," and then just deleted our line of planes. And I think you have to either commit to a no plane strat from the beginning, which only works, which essentially just doesn't work because you can't. It's not for upgraded CAS. You can't get enough, in my experience anyway. You can't get enough air attack to kill CAS fast enough.
See, the thing is,
What
I
if
want
you
to
use
tell
a
you you're
general
wrong,
trait?
but I don't want you to know why you're wrong.
Fair enough. What were you gonna say, Brad?
If you combine the minus 50% cast on the general trait with anti,
That's true. That's true. With the general trait, maybe, but you can't grind that because the AI doesn't use enough
you
air.
start with one, and you could use that as your.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You'd have to. I guess you could definitely grind the
By the way,
general in the build up.
Cristo, for the France campaign, you were using the wrong general on tanks. You were using Enrich.
No, I was only for that was for
You were
like
using.
2 months. That was for like 1 month when I tried the naval.
I changed it to for the attack on the
I
margin.
crossed the river with him, and then I fell back behind the river, and then I didn't change it. But there were no offensives going on. What was I going to say? He's still on forwards, right? You're going to try and capitulate us.
What do you think?
I really enjoyed the beginning bit with like the play counterplay was fun. We should do a what we should do with a Battlegrounds group, like with all of you. We should do a Random Nations mod. Have you seen that mod, you guys? It randomizes the map and randomizes country placements on a random map, and they're all approximately the same size at the beginning. So it's like true random multiplayer. It's good fun.
Yeah.
We could do that with free for all from day one with like 20 players. That would be hilarious.
I'd love it if you would go and get some of your audience that will, because
Yeah.
we really, because it's basically it's us five, and then and the Soviet co-op is actually quite good. It turns out. But it's us lot, and then it's a bunch of other players who have no clue what they're doing.
Sure. Well, in that kind of game, like having cannon fodder would be fun anyway.
There's people.
Yeah, exactly.
People cannon fodder.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we should do that maybe next week at some point, or maybe the week after. No, not next week, because I'm away. I'm sailing next week.
I'm busy for like the next 2 weeks. I'm
Fair.
finishing university.
Fair enough. I know how that is.
I do think it's pretty broken that the 100% ahead of time on mediums applies to moderns for Russia.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the peace deal drowned you out. What did you say?
You know when you do the treaty with Russia,
Yes.
I get 100% ahead of time on mediums, which applies to moderns,
Yeah.
which is pretty broken.
Yeah, that is always funny.
The thing is, if Germany had at least one bonus for air, I wouldn't have gone for no air. But
I do think they need to add in a research bonus for Germany for fighters.
yeah,
It's just without. Why do what? Sorry.
Why did you run out of manpower?
Oh, we just had a ludicrous number of infantry by the end.
So
Okay,
with our
sorry.
strategy, we just like don't bother pushing, or we've only got to kill 100,000 men and he's done.
Nah, we could have been deleting infantry divisions for days.
So here's the real question: what the hell happened in Portugal?
That was great.
Peter Cristo.
I just rushed it. We invaded with like 2 guys near Lisbon.
You lost
Like
what, 120,000 men
More.
in that?
160.
More actually.
like
120,000 when
175.
we looked and laughed.
It was
That's
hilarious.
naval
I was
invasion,
killing
not
myself
war.
over that naval invasion. I landed next to Lisbon and died 3 times, and then finally I was just like, oh, fine, and landed on Lisbon and won easily.
I wish you could have heard our shouting at each other with Italy about naval invasions.
That's like
Italy was like possibly the highlight. I think the combat over Italy was really good fun, where you had to pushing in from each side, and I really enjoyed that part where you're competing.
They declared their naval invasion failed. I said, "Screw it, I'll do it myself," and took troops from Manila all the way over to Italy, took Rome, and then took the rest of Italy.
I told Cristo not to force attacking. He forced attack,
We're
of
doing a lot of force
course.
attacks. I like force.
I thought you said, you said don't force attack, but what he said is, are you using force attack? So I was like, oh, I should probably be using force attack, and then I turned it on.
It's just funny. The funniest moment was the basic panic mode before the war.
I got so mad.
I cannot
Cristo,
wait.
I said to Tesla, he was not putting troops in the right area. I was like, Tesla, take it serious or fuck off. I was so mad.
That was us before the war, because we had a massive debate about Sweden.
Oh yeah.
Is the most important thing you can take, because it's either going to force them to go for heavy tanks, no tanks, or light tanks.
Yeah, the thing is, by the time, like, I don't know, I think it's unimportant because by the time you take Sweden, you've either, like, we couldn't have gone for mediums because you took Sweden straight away. So either we take Sweden and then start building mediums in 40, or like we were already going to have to be heavy, basically.
But if you get Sweden, you can have infinite medium production, basically.
You can, but only once the war starts, and then it's irrelevant because your production efficiency is 0.
56 tungsten. It's only 56
tungsten, which you can get up to like 100 through the various reuse gain efficiency and infrastructure.
Yeah, but it won't be enough for 110 factories on things. It won't be. It would be enough for
50.
Yeah, it's like enough for 50.
It would be enough if you had
Portugal and everything.
Yeah, but Portugal obviously you're not gonna be able to hold Portugal with the navy and stuff.
Honestly, both times we've done this, it's just immediately gone to somebody.
Yeah.
It'll last more than a year. There's not going to be a case where it's like you're slowly pushing through the Soviet Union and finally.
When you're playing in high level, it doesn't, because as soon as one person wins there, they will be able to push on that front, no question. That's a fun. I'd like to do that game, like infantry equipment only versus infantry equipment only, but they're allowed to build planes versus like everything else, but they're not allowed to build planes.
Although our industry
there's a lot of stuff you can do with Germany.
I was watching the Kane made a weird thing where he was like, he's only allowed to use 2-width cav, and he did like a world conquest just using CAS and 2-width cav because he just attacked and then cast them into the ground.
It would be a fun game just to push slowly until the end, like full Ensig.
Yeah.
Our industry was so good, though.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
You had about the same amount that I did.
We had
I think of Syrian factories. We had the same amount of Soviets and France combined.
I had about
Syrian factories.
I had about nearly 200 civs.
Yeah, we had quite a bit more than that, I think, before the land lost. But we could see. I mean, just do an empty peace deal and then.
I better return Berlin.
We had 180 civs, 280.
No, no. It's like.
Oh no, it's true. Sorry, I deleted every civilian factory in Finland and Norway and Eastern Poland and that stuff. We had a purge. I debated internally whether that was like working as designed, and Addaway was saying it should cost you something to do that, and that is true. But you should be able to like scorched earth, because if you wanted to blow up a factory in Brest-Litovsk and you were Hitler, like who's going to stop you?
I know what you mean, but
it should cost you something. Like it should cost you political power, and what's more, you should be able to move them.
Basically, like
I think it should. I think if it's own territory, it should cost you stability. If it's occupied territory, it should create unrest. If it's
core territory, it should cost stability.
No
one's going to care if you delete a factory in the Congo.
But it's the only factory.
Holy shit! If I don't do trade, I've got 309 civs.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, it's past midnight. Chat, wish me happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sorry about kicking the shit out of you.
Addaway had the hardest front, to be fair, to hold. I mean, Warsaw.
Yeah, nothing stopping those heavy tanks.
Well, not just that, but it's like so flat. There's one river and then it's just flat.
That is a really good river, though.
It's a really good river, but the problem is you can attack so many provinces from so many directions. Like the one to south of Warsaw can be attacked from 4 directions. Warsaw itself can be attacked from 4 directions. I mean, it's good in both directions, of course. There's, but I don't think I think it's harder on the German side slightly. I'm only seeing 3s for the Soviet provinces, but.
One thing that I thought you could do as Germany is puppet every single coastal thing that you have, and you'll keep all of their fleets.
Yeah, but you can't control them, so they'd still suicide.
I know, but they cause
100 bits.
massive problems.
Hey.
I feel like if you'd have puppeted the entire Italian, Japanese, and Danish.
The Italian Navy might have been enough that we could have made a play for. If we'd been able to make... Thing is, if the Spanish Civil War had ended sooner, we could have made a decent play for Spain. But with the whole eastern coast still owned by the wrong side, there's nothing you can do. But if we'd been able to make a play for Spain, it would have been interesting. I also think we should have had 100% of our tanks on France. I think we might. I mean, I don't think we would have done it.
I don't mean to brag, but I did have about 3 other backup lines.
No, I saw. It was funny when I broke it. I was just like, "Oh, he's gone defense in depth. That's interesting."
Wasn't defense in depth? They went all the way up, and then supply said go right back again.
I did the templates wrong. I should have put 4 SPAA from the start in the templates.
It's true. Yeah, we had to switch over the tank templates to get more air attack. But even then, like we had 231 air attack, and they all still just melted to the.
Yeah, but
I was piercing you though.
Yeah. So what was that?
Yeah.
Like, what were the on the? What were you piercing the? Yeah.
My divisions have 41 armor,
Yeah.
58 piercing, 300.
No.
That can't be right because our we have 83 armor.
Yeah.
But when you started losing men, it went down.
That doesn't make sense because
No.
that means that we were somehow losing more tanks than motorized because the armor value is proportional to the surviving units. Is armor reduced multiplicatively by air?
No, it's reduced by manpower. If you have a 10%
You don't have
manpower,
enough men
Why?
to drive the cars, to
It
drive the
shouldn't-
tanks.
it should
That
be
doesn't make
better.
any sense. You just drive half the tanks, and they have the same thickness of armor.
Yeah.
That's dumb. I'm gonna make them change that so I can win it.
Equipment-wise, it's proportional to strength, but manpower-wise, if you have 10% manpower, you have 10% of all stuff, I believe.
That is silly. That should only apply to some of them. That shouldn't apply to armor. That shouldn't apply to piercing. That shouldn't apply to initiative. That shouldn't apply to entrenchment. That shouldn't apply to reliability.
Prioritize the armor, because why would you take somebody out of a tank and give them a rifle?
Yes. Addaway, why are you streaming Subnautica? Not Subnautica, RimWorld.
Also,
Well,
check
it's more interesting to look at than the Hoi
True.
4 screen.
Are you enjoying RimWorld, by the way? Addaway
Yeah,
started RimWorld
I
like
really
2 days ago.
like it.
It's fun, isn't it? You should be.
I know
around
that
now.
you're snooty about it now, but I really enjoy
I
it
don't know if it's still.
so far.
No, it's. I had a great time in RimWorld. It's very nice.
If it gets too warm, your people will decide to sleep in the freezer, and they will die of frostbite.
I like playing it at night just on like really random settings. And it's
I remember
like,
when
you
you-
die after like 10 minutes and
Yeah.
like great.
I remember when you had to force them to go into the freezer by drafting them into the military.
Constantly sleeping in the
But
freezer.
Addaway, the meta most of the time, and they've tried to nerf it, is to dig into a mountain and live like dwarves.
Oh, absolutely should dig into a mountain. It's
Because then they can only attack you from like one direction. You can create like kill rooms before it actually gets to your bases.
I'll go now.
Get
GG's.
married. Yes.
GG's.
Sorry, I actually can't.
Yes,
trust my
sure.
son
Thanks
at
for coming, Tesla. Pleasure.
Yeah.
What was the armor and piercing on your heavies?
100
I should
piercing,
probably end the stream.
all. Just check to make sure. that it's
100, 110 piercing, 83 armor with the 4 anti-air. And then on the other ones, we had 85 armor, 113
Thank you
piercing.
for watching everyone on
The
stream.
division or the individual?
I'm going to end it now.
Division.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So
Just
I'll
check
see
the
you
actual
really soon.
physical divisions,
Check the actual what, sorry?
because it might be you're using really old heavy tanks.
Bye, everyone. I love you too, Santos.
Oh, yeah. No, we're
Etc.,
not. We
etc.
barely built anything except heavy tank 3s. Or 2s, whatever it was. 2s. It was just tight. Yeah, it was Tigers all the way.
Well, if you have heavy tank 3s researched, it'll count that.
We don't. Can you imagine how we don't? Can you imagine how bad this would have gone for us if, like, we were in the next patch and we had fuel?
It would have gone so much better for you.
Why?
Because they're giving it a 20% soft attack buff.
Yeah, but we'd have no fuel.
You could so me and Brad have had this argument for ages, but I think that fuel is not going to be an issue for anyone.
We do produce 253 oil locally, I guess.
I mean, if it isn't, then that's just the devs haven't balanced it properly.
Because but all it's going to do is it's going to force you to take time between offensives.
if you have to take time between your offensives and your enemy doesn't have to take time between counter offensives, that's a huge difference.
We could not do a counter offensive against you, but you could if you'd have just waited. If you had 20% more soft attack, built up planning bonus, and attacked us, you could have broken France.
Yeah, but you would have also had 20% more soft attack on your. What happened? Why were the French mediums take so long to arrive? By the way, or were they loaned from someone?
No, they were his. The problem was supply because I needed to have the entirety of supply devoted to my Space Marines,
Right, fair enough.
and he'd attack and they just do nothing.
Okay. I gotta go to bed. Sorry, someone said my name. What was that?
With fuel, you're going to have a lot less planes in there as well. Like during.
It's true. Yeah, there's no way you could. Even America or whatever couldn't. I think from what it's looking like, wouldn't be able to fund air forces of this size, which means there'll be more air quality stuff. I guess.
I showed before. I'm pretty sure that the Germany that you've built right now could handle about 20 heavy tank divisions, constantly running.
Alone or including also expenses on planes?
Just heavy tanks constantly running. That's without any of the additional buffs that you get through the focuses and everything. It looks like you're going to get a lot more fuel than you're expecting.
Yeah, I bet some of the bonuses are contingent on owning the Mauritanian oil fields. Mauritania, I always say that wrong. Romania. It just seems like a kind of historical thing they might put in. That's the one. The one in Maghreb.
Maghreb? That's Mauritania.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm going to get to bed. Oh, great pleasure, everybody.
See you, mate. See you guys.
Sometime, except on the other side.
Well, thank you for watching. That was a bloody good game. Yeah. All of that. Fucking melted them like butter. Well, it's more that because that's pretty defended, but yeah. Really, really good game. So thank you very much for watching. It was Cristo, Addaway and Tesla. And goodbye for now.